Thanks, Jim. It's been a busy year. I think one of the things that we've done with in the office of the DoD's Chief Information Officer, where I work, is really we've recognized that a lot of this problems with information sharing and intelligence sharing isn't necessarily about technology problems. We've got partners like my gentleman sitting to my left here who can provide us a lot of those tools.
Sure.
There's underlying cultural problems that we've really attempted to tackle as being some of the more fundamental things that we really can handle through training and incentives. On March 3rd, the DoD CIO issued guidance that all the personnel in DoD who are involved with law enforcement, counterterrorism, anti-terrorism, force protection, all these different kinds of information have to go through a mandatory training we've put together to try and get them that's specifically about information sharing and the information sharing environment. They call that the Information Sharing Environment Core Awareness Training. We've tried to set up incentive programs so that there is an annual awards program sponsored by the DoD Chief Information Officer to really promote information sharing and data management that has those types of criteria and has the Joint Staff has a cash awards program where people can submit, hey, I've got this idea that helps promote information sharing, and they can then get actual cash awards to those government employees. So those are some of the training and incentives we've tried to put in place over the last year to tackle the cultural problems. From the actual sort of initiative standpoint, we've participated in terms of we have a SAR pilot, the suspicious activity reporting, where we're providing the DoD suspicious activity reportings into the eGuardian solution that Elaine talked about, and really as a pilot to determine whether that's the appropriate long-term solution for DoD suspicious activity reporting, and how do we have this shared environment that the program manager for information sharing environment has really talked about and been promoting. We've helped participate in promoting this idea of having common standards for those things that are universal. We developed something called the Universal Core, which we've partnered with Department of Justice, Department of Homeland Security, and the Office of the Director of National Intelligence, and trying to come up with standards for how do we exchange information on things that are universally understandable, so we can at least get the basics right.
Right.
The details about what is the specific information in a specific community of interest is going to work there, but when you move beyond to broader information sharing, how do we get the semantics right? And that's kind of what UCORE is about, which recently won a number of awards from the Institute for Defense and Government Advancement and the Net-Centric Warfare Conference, outstanding contribution. And so that's been very, very popular and very widely recognized throughout the federal government.
That's terrific.